Well, you lot, amongst all these beautiful houses is where we're gonna be. Been called out to go and try and get rid of a tree that's fallen down and gone across a bridle path up here somewhere. So when we get there, we'll have a look, see what kind of damage we've got to deal with. Hopefully nothing too bad. I know there's a fence there. Whether we got to repair the fence or not, I don't know yet. But we will soon find out when we get there. Well, we certainly had a lot of rain. Now that I haven't got my Land Rover, I've got to do everything in the bloody family car. Going to things like this is a bit more difficult, really, especially when it's been raining a lot. But there we go. That's the bridle path that we've got to go up. Once we get here, get up there, we can see what has actually happened. I think I've got an idea what tree it is that's gone down, actually, because it was a bit wobbly last time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll move that out of the way and then we'll go up and have a look. Yes, I can see this being a little bit of an adventure already. Nice. Oh, that's it, a squirrel. It's a nice little place out here, but you have got to be careful. Because it can be a little bit slippery at times. We certainly don't want to be getting stuck. That's for sure. Up here somewhere we should come across the tree that we need to inspect. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's still across the path. So the council were informed about it, and we wasn't sure whether the council would come and clear it off or not. Well, it looks like they haven't. But that's alright. There it is. Oh, looks like we're going to have some fun here. Right across the whole lot. That's alright, we'll about chop all that up and get rid of that. Right, let's find a place, let's try and park without getting stuck. So it looks like that whole tree there has gone over. Last time I was here, because what we've been doing is we've been clearing all this area here. We've been clearing away, chopping down a few trees to try and make a little car park, so we can actually park our cars there rather than on the bridle path itself. That's where we just came from. Now this is the tree. This, what we're walking down now, is the bridle path. So yeah, this whole tree, whole thing's just gone whack straight across the path. Oh yeah, we just have to lop it up the best we can. We're gonna have a good morning's work here, that's for sure. Jesus, a good morning's work. Oh, and it's crushed the fence. It's done all the fence there, look. Alright, never mind, we'll work that bit out. We'll just have to cut it all up. Looks proper creepy, doesn't it? Looks properly creepy, man. This tree's been dead for ages. It was partially over last time. Good thing about all the rain is there's normally loads of really fierce ants that just live on the floor. and they crawl up your legs and they go everywhere. No ants, not today. Not now we're in bloody autumn. Trees are going well. Got loads of little trees that we put in here. These are like the big clumps of them, and we didn't get a chance to plant all of them around the edges the last time we were here, so we just put them in clumps in the ground, and they seem to be living quite well, so that's good. None of them seem to be, well, some of them are a little bit worse for wear, but they've still got some greenery on them. Them ones are doing well. Blimey, them ones are doing really well. Here's the tree. Oh, that one over there went over the last time, and then some more sprung out of it. That's a serious tree, man. That's a serious tree, what's gone over there. Anyway, we're just going to have to keep lopping at it. That looks so creepy, doesn't it? That just looks... I don't know if it's still alive, you know. That might have been half alive still. It's got like leaves on it and stuff. But we're just going to have to keep lopping away. I think it was alive. Yeah, it is. Still got little buds coming out of it. Still got little buds coming out of it, look. So it is alive, even though the whole thing has gone over. It was alive. Anyway, there's a few more down there that we've got to take care of at some point, but we won't be doing that today. Priority for today is to get this off that bridle path. Got out here. We've got some goats. Oh, it might be. They're goats or sheep. funny things. Oh, look, that's a little fungus. One of the funny things about woods and forests is that you always feel like you're being watched, don't you? Always. Looks like there's, well, this tree might go over soon. There's a couple of other trees that have gone over down here by the looks of it. That one always makes me laugh. Looks like it's the end of its. Looks like the end of it there's gone saggy, doesn't it? It's flopped over. All that wind that we've had has definitely thinned it out a little bit, that's for sure. And all the rain, but the rain ain't really done a lot for the trees. Those two over there have gone over. Alright. At least now we know where we stand. Let's go and see what we can do. Them one's there, but luckily they haven't come outside the boundary. They're still inside, so we can worry about them on a later date. They've definitely gone. They're just outside the fence, but they're not going over the path. It's the bridle path that's the priority. We can't be blocking the bridle path really, so that needs to be. But then them two that have gone over, still inside the boundary. Alright, here we go then. Alright, we've certainly made some good progress. That's for sure. Now we've got a nice little path going up there once we clear this. One tank of petrol gone. You've not used any batteries in your little battery saw, have you?
That's funny, I heard battery saw like you were saying dinosaur. That's a good name for it, yeah, my little battery saw.
I don't know what type of tree this is, but it's certainly a big one. Right, let's put some more petrol in and get the rest of it gone. It's a nice old tree. I'd love to know how old it is. Obviously the rings here will only tell us how old this particular branch is. We need to go down to the stump really, and when we get that cut off. But lovely old tree. This chainsaw's really outdoing itself today. It's had a few little cases where I think it's got a bit too hot in sometimes, and goes a little bit weak, but if you let it tick over for a minute, let it cool down again, and she'll be well away. It's a bit too small really for some of those logs, but she goes through them, and we've got quite a lot of progress done really today. James has got this little battery DeWalt one. It's quite a good little chainsaw actually, brushless. It's not a bad little saw. It goes through some of these logs pretty well. Got ourselves a little pile over there. We've got that other little pile over there that we made. We just done, but we cleared all this out because we're going to have a little car park area here, so that we can actually come in, get rid of that one, and we can actually come in and drive in rather than having to park on the bridle path every time. But I do need a bigger saw really for some of these bigger logs, because there's some big trees in there that we're going to have to come down at some point. So I do need to get a bigger saw, because that's a good one, but it's too small for some of these logs. It gets a bit hot sometimes, so I don't want to ruin it. So, oh man, it's been a bloody good day really. Well, the old battery's running out on this camera, so I'll catch you in another video at some point when we do something or another. I've got to fix that other chainsaw, the green one, the handy. It's actually, I don't know what, I started it up yesterday ready to bring it here to do this job, because I was going to bring two saws, one as a backup, because I knew James only had his little battery one. I thought if I bring 2 petrol ones, at least we got a backup one if he don't want to use one of them. If not, he can use a petrol one as well to get through some of the bigger logs. But it will run for say 10 seconds and then it will just stop, and it will do the same again and same again. So I've actually got it in bits at the moment. I partially got a video filmed repairing it. I started it last night, but I ran out of time. So there'll be a video coming up getting that saw up and running. That saw's the same size as the Husky though, so it's no good. Well, it is good, but I still need a more powerful saw for some of these trees that are back in here. But I'll catch you lot on the next one. Love life, enjoy everything, and I'll see you later on. There's plenty more things to come inside this woods. There's all kinds of things that's going to happen in here, so stick around if you fancy it. Cheerio.